Hello, Miss Krusty Blanchard. I heard that you had a lot to say, but the irony about it is you can't ever actually say it to me. But since you can say it, let's address it. So you were on YouTube saying Nina lost her kids and she just got custody back of them. Let's be clear. I didn't lose my kids. I still had custody, full custody of my son, and I had legal custody of my daughter, and her dad had physical custody of her. I spoke about this on my channel multiple times, but if you don't remember, or since you can't do the research because, comprehension, I know that you lack, sometimes let's play it back.
A girl was saying she was watching two girls in the car eating Chinese.
Okay, story time. Back in 2019, my daughter's father won custody of her. My old attorney gave me wrong information about moving to Texas. She told me to give my daughter's father 30 days notice, 60 days notice, and then 90 days notice. And if he does not respond, I can go ahead and move. Well, I did just that. Well, he ended up filing for custody, and what I did not know was that I was supposed to petition the court. What the crazy thing about it is, the attorney that I had, she had to have known this because this is her field of work, right? Well, we went to court, and because I had moved, he gained custody. I really struggled with it because all I wanted to do when I had my daughter was just be a good mom. Like, I really wanted to make sure that she was whole, she was loved, and, I was devastated that she went to go live with him. And it was 3 days before her 4th birthday when I found this out. We had a birthday trip planned to Jamaica, which she actually did get to go to, but that whole trip I had to act like everything was okay, and I just wanted to create a great memory for her. And if this was the last trip that, I had full custody of her, I just knew that I wanted to make it a great trip. Well, fast forward, when I actually recorded this, her dad had just told me that he wanted her to come back he wanted her to come live with me in September. And I was shocked. So when I saw that, I was like, I have to get in the car and tell you guys that this worked. Crazy part is I saw something else on Saturday night saying that whatever you want, because this is an Aquarius moon, just say what you want, right? Write it down and put it underneath your pillow. Well, I did that, and the next morning I woke up, my daughter's father asked me if I wanted to have her sooner. He feels like she needs to come live with me. I'm telling you, if you don't do anything, you need to walk around and say, I'm so lucky, everything always works out for me. So this was part of my updates coming into 2024 about what had happened in 2023. And again, you can see that I had posted this on social media on TikTok. So Miss Krusty Blanchard, again, you are panini pressed, and I take great delight in saying what I have to say to you because there's a point to prove. When you are transparent and an honest person, there's never anything that anybody could catch you slipping on because you've been honest all along. I know you don't understand that because deception is part of who you are. And I thought it was interesting that Gypsy had said, when you said Nina had lost her custody of her daughter, her kids, she said, ooh, Mom, you went there. But let me take it a little step further. I never caught a body. And I was never pulled over and hauled for substances that I had been using. You know what I'm talking about, love bug. So there's no skeletons in my closet, although you would love for there to be some. Not everybody is a criminal. Only just you. Bye-bye. Hey, so this was on live, so it was a live conversation, but I have the screenshots because they were sent to me. So hang in there. Hold on. So Krusty Blanchard was watching the video that I made exposing Gypsy Rose. And so she said, ask Nina if she ever lost custody of her kids. And Gypsy says, OMG, Mom, you went there. Oh, snap. And Gypsy says, basically, she just now got her custody of her kids. I don't know the details, though. She has skeletons in her closet, so she has no room to be starting this. So, yes, she was definitely trying to display this so that I could lose credibility, but her not knowing the details, it's not like I was using substances. It's not like it was neglect, or it's not like anything. As a mother, I was bad, which is what really makes her look really bad, because there aren't any skeletons in my closet. I am very upfront and transparent about who I am, and everything that I do, I make sure that I would be proud to tell my kids that. However, she felt the need to do this because she knows what I'm saying is true, so it's easier to try to discredit me so that people won't hear what I'm saying than for her to say the truth. They low down and dirty, but I always come with the receipts, and I will always come with the proof. That's why I spent the block on the video that I made over a year and a half, almost 2 years ago. I've had my daughter back for over a year and a half now, so she's really looking crazy. And like I said, I still had legal custody of her. Her dad just had physical custody of her, and I've always had custody of my son. So there's nothing there for her to come at me for. But I just thought it was interesting, and since you guys asked me, where can you find this, I wanted to make sure I got you guys the receipts. Also, one last thing to Krusty. When you live in your truth, nobody could discredit you, because you're living and walking in your truth. And that's the beauty of being an honest person. Maybe you should try it. Just maybe.